Good evening, social media. Thank you for spending time with us today. I am so sorry. That was totally human error on my part. The reason why we didn't come on at 7:30 as it was broadcasted or it was on the flyer. I accidentally hit the wrong button and canceled the broadcast before it got started. But thank you nonetheless for being here with us. Again, for make sure that you like this page, like and share JADASA page, like and share it, send it to people that you may feel that may need some of the things and the discussions that we're going to be talking about. Also, before we go into tonight's discussion, I do want to just share that JADASA will be expanding. We were approached by a podcast station to do JADASA Live on every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that will start May the 10th. So, yes, will I be still doing the JADASA Live streamline? Yes, I will, because those are expanding the market and expanding our viewers. Because everybody that may not be on the YouTube or the JADASA Live social media or streaming, they can also hear us on the podcast, and it may not be the same subjects, but we are going to be just sharing information, getting information out there, because we need to do whatever we have to do to eradicate this epidemic called abuse and neglect. And so, with that being said, I just want to make sure I want to keep that before you of what we're going to be doing going forward. This is something I'm excited about. Also, we are still looking for a location facility where we can be doing our operations, as well as our new program, which I haven't told you guys yet. I did say last week or last session discussion that I had something that was coming down the horizon, and we're still in the works with it, and I want to be able to share it, but I don't want to share it before the time, but I promise you I will share it, and it's going to be something that's going to be very beneficial to young girls, teenagers, preteens, young women in the community. So stay tuned for what we're going to be doing. So with that being said, as far as working and helping and assisting the community, I have someone here tonight. She is a dynamic woman. We spent a lot of time last night talking on the phone, just talking about different things in the community. She has a heart for the community, just like I wanted to see things better, want to see people doing better, want to see people striving. And so we share like passion. And so tonight I have Miss Susan Spann, who is the founder and the executive director of Utility Assist. And she's going to talk to us. We're going to have a discussion tonight about the resources that's out in the community, resources that where you can find those things, and where we can assist you, and where her organization comes in to assist you with things that we're needed, because there is a great need in the community, and we just need to start networking and reaching out to other people. I don't know it all, I don't have it all, I don't know it all, but I promise you I can bring, as I say all the time, I can bring people on the show that can discuss and talk, and we can share, because the bottom line is we want to bring resources to the community so that you can get the things that you need to live a better and prosperous and productive and safe life. So with that said, Miss Spann, I want to thank you for coming on to the JADASA Live for tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. So, you're this executive director of Utility Assist. Can you share with the viewers what exactly is your organization, and what is it about? What does it entail?
Oh, okay. Greatly. I want to let you know that Utility Assist started in 2017, and it's a web-based support system for those that are in need of help, and for those who want to help people individually that are in need. From time to time, I used to hear about how people couldn't donate to the money to organizations because they didn't think that, it would go to the individuals. It would go to probably their admin costs. So I was just thinking and pondering, and the Lord gave me a vision, and he was like, this is it. You know how when the Lord gives you a vision, he gives you the end picture. You got to take the steps to get to that big picture.
Oh, I
And
know
so
about that.
so with that said, I was like, oh, okay. So I had very little skills about computers. And so I looked around for a computer software person to help me. And there, lo and behold, online was a nonprofit business that literally specialized in nonprofits websites. So I was like, okay, Lord, you opened in the door even more. So I contacted them, and they helped me build the website. And the website address is utilityassist.org. So once it became built, I was all excited and gung ho and just knew everybody was going to flock there. And so I forgot, people need to know about us first before they can get there. So the primary purpose of utility assist is to stabilize households and communities with their utilities. We are a platform where people can meet up and get the help that they need, and donors can try to help people that they need. And in return, the recipients will receive their utilities back on, being restored. And the donors will get a tax exempt letter where they can write all this off at the end of the year or whenever
Awesome.
they file their taxes. So we are a 501c3 certified organization where we can work in both realms, try to give back to the community and help people at the same time.
Okay,
So
so
go ahead.
I'm sorry. So, with that being said, you said people have to know about it. What are some of the marketing things? Do you have a website? Do you have social media? Do you have anything out? That would be a great sponsor tool on Facebook.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
even if you sponsored it, it may be $50 for that month or $100 or whatever. And they would just shoot it over and you would put the market in. So with the market, you say because it's for Missouri or St. Louis, you would put your region in and who you're trying to reach. And they would, you say you want this to be about $50 worth of advertisement or $100. And they will shoot that out to all these people and they will
Okay.
see it across their screen. You may not know these people, but they based on your demographics you select, the age, the location, they shoot that out. So that will be a good avenue. And for marketing advertising, maybe $50 to $100 for the whole month, you're reaching up to about 75,000 people.
Right. Because our scope of work, the geographical area that we cover is St. Louis City, St. Louis County, St. Charles, wherever General Ameren UE, I was about to say General Electric, so that just outdate me right there. Wherever Ameren, Missouri
Yeah.
covers, as well
Mhm.
as Fire covers in the state of Missouri. Because right now I'm focusing with the state of Missouri, because I do plan in the big picture, I do plan to expand it to all 50 states because everybody needs help.
Everybody, that this is something that
Everybody
is
needs help.
really, really needed. So tell me, what do a person who is in need of these services, what do they do? How
Well,
do they do this, go about this process?
first, you can go to Google and just type in utility assist, and it will populate, and you click on it, and it'll open up. And you can peruse through the whole website if you choose to, or if you're in a hurry, you can always just go to the current hardship tab and actually apply. And it's like filling out a form, and you will put it online.
Mhm.
Um, you would definitely need to have an email address because
Okay.
that will be the mode of communication. Now, prior to this pandemic, I had planned to do some outreach, go out into the communities like town hall meetings, the libraries, some of the schools, and explain what I do. But seeing that I'm limited now, I'm doing everything web-based. So it kind of fell in line in a way with this pandemic, for people to just work on the website for now. Because I'm still planning to branch out and be out in the community once the pandemic is, at a stable point where it's not spreading and causing a lot of deaths, as we both see.
Right. So with that, okay, if a person has maybe a disconnect notice, I guess their utility is getting ready to be disconnected or something, and they will go on your website and they will fill out this information, right? And
Correct.
so when they fill out this information, say for instance, their disconnect is next month on the 5th. This is April 26th, the 5th of May. What is it what communication do you let them know? I mean, do they wait for the person? Then how we deal with the donor part? So can explain the donor piece as well, and then do they communicate with each other, or they communicate through your organization? You are like the mediator.
Yes, I am the middleman, if you want to say, to handle the hardships that comes in. I verify those with the utility companies before they get posted on the website. So once I verify that they actually have a balance, and they have to have a balance, that's the only way you're going to get assistance. You don't pre-plan, potential balances for the months to come. You have to have a current balance. And if it's an emergency, then I will try to put those at the top of the hardship list. But it's really up to the recipients to get out and let family and friends know, hey, this is my identification number. Can you go to the website and donate? And one unique thing about my website is I don't have pictures, because they could be photoshops, some stock type of pictures. We don't know who they are. So, and then there's people that are ashamed or just don't want people to know that they're in need, because people are very prideful, and I respect that. So what I do, I give them an identification number. And when a person wants to donate, they will go to the hardship page and just peruse it like you do Facebook. You read the hardships and select the person that you want to help. But the money never goes to the person. When a person donates, it comes to Utility Assist. Utility Assist will make the payment on behalf of the recipient. So the recipient would never know who donated, and the donor would never know who the recipient real name is.
Okay, so with the cases, if they're reading the cases on your website, the cases are identified by a number, like a
Correct. The person is identified by the number.
Okay, so they would say, okay, I want to help case number 246.
Correct.
And that's all they would know. And then so once a person that's a donor make that payment, then what do? You generate, is it an automatic generated letter that goes to them, a contribution letter, or is it at the end of the year, or they can use their receipt and then they still get the letter?
Well, they will receive an email. Everything is done by web-based. So they'll receive an email saying, thank you for your contribution to this identification number. And then it will also have a tax-exempt letter attached to it. So they have the option to either have it attached, or they can actually tell us, hey, can you send it to me at the end of the year? Because a lot of people don't want to keep all this paperwork even in their email box. They want it at the end of the year so they won't forget. So we'll send out the letters by the 1st of December to let people know, hey, we're about to send out the end of the year annual expenses for you. Do you want us to send you an email letter, a tax exempt letter, or do you want us to just, send it to you monthly or as you make each payment towards a particular recipient.
Okay,
So they
for
have
those viewers that just came on, I wanted to just reiterate what we're talking about. This is Susan Spann of Utility Assist Organization. She is the executive director, and her organization helps people who are in need of getting their utilities paid. If you have you ready to get your utilities cut off or something, and
right,
her program is really good. It's a really dynamic program where you will go into her website. The website is utilityassist.org, and you will go in and put your information and talk about your case, what's going on and what you need, what you need paid, and just talk about why you are needing assistance, and it's generated by a computer. You get a number. You get like a customer number, and your case is by your customer number. So no one would know who you are but utility org, because you put your information in. So, and then they also have where they send it out there, and then they have donors that come into the site and they look at your case, but they don't know who you are. They just only see your utility assist number, and they say, okay, well, this person, based on their story, their utility bill is $258, and it's going to cut off next week. Well, I'm going to donate the $258, and the donor would pay into uh, utility assist organization. They would not know who you are. You would not know who the donor is, and utility assist organization will take that money and apply it to your utility account. You never see the money, but you will get a receipt showing that this bill, your utility has been paid. I think this is a great organization. I think this is a great service to the community. If you are listening, please like and forward this discussion tonight to people that you know who are in need of assistance with their utilities. This is something that is really dire. It is needed in the community, and we have a lot of people who are in need, and this program that she is offering can assist you. Now, if you are a donor and you decide you have money to help somebody else, this is a 501c3 organization. That means your money that you donate, it's tax exempt. You can put it on your taxes as a charitable contribution. You're helping somebody, but you also are able to file that on your taxes to get money back. So this is a win-win situation, people.
exactly.
Win-win situation. And so, Miss Spann, can you please tell them your website information again? We need to get you a Facebook page that says Utility Assist, because you need to start marketing this even more. So
Well,
please tell them your website again.
my website address is utilityassist.org, and I am on Instagram. And I do believe I have a Facebook. I just haven't updated it recently because there's so much going on with the utility company. So I'm trying to put the most recent information on there,
Mm-hmm.
because utility companies also have funds to assist people as well. But we all know, with all this money out here, it's going to dry up. And so you're going to need to help your neighbor. Because back when I was growing up, neighbors helped neighbors. We
Oh,
didn't
they
want
did
to,
a lot of stuff then.
yeah, I mean, we didn't like to see people sitting in the dark, kids going hungry and all of that. So if you feel as though you want to really reach out and help someone, and I mean the individual, go to my website. It's similar to like GoFundMe. It's just it don't have pictures because I'm trying to protect the privacy and be respectful of people's privacy.
I think
And
that is awesome. Again, utilityassist.org. Everybody have a bad month. Okay, come on. But with this pandemic, some people are having bad months after months after months after months. And
right,
so we have an organization out here that is willing to help you. Now, we know about the people that's in need. There's a lot of people in need, but
yeah,
we also know that there is a group of people out there that can help,
right,
who can help, who have the funds, who have the resources. We want to talk to you. You are investing in somebody else's life. You are investing into somebody else's peace. Because when you got bills hanging over your head
oh,
and you have utility stuff, things that's getting ready to get cut off, you don't have no peace. because you're worried about it. You're trying to figure out how you go pay the bills.
Right.
And you know, and sometimes, of course, we know we are prideful. We all get prideful, me included. And sometimes you feel like not only if you're not being prideful, well, I just don't want to be a bother. I don't want to be a
Right.
you know, I don't want to bother people with my problems.
Right.
We get that. We all understand that. But we have an organization. And if you have if you got two nickels that you can put together to give to somebody, go
Yeah.
and donate. Go and donate to this organization. Look at those cases out there who that you can help, you
Right.
know, help somebody so they can keep their utilities on because we got kids and that's the worst thing for a mother or a father, who is having you come home and then the kids watching TV and all of a sudden the TV go out and the lights go out. And they
Right.
like, well, mama, where's the TV? Where's the lights? You feel bad. You already feel bad that you having these financial issues, but then now you got to tell your kids or
Yes.
something like that, people that depend on you, okay, the lights got cut off. So if you have some money, if you got $5, do something, submit it because it is tax deductible. You can write this money off. You can write it off, but you are also not only you're investing. Consider yourself an investor. You're
Exactly.
investing in peace. You're
Well,
going to invest in somebody's peace.
let
Go
me
ahead.
add to this as well. It's not just electric, gas, but it's also sewer, water, trash, and real estate taxes. Because what I found is that elderly people are on a fixed income. They
Mm-hmm.
can't afford the taxes. I've understood that the county had implemented a payment plan, but even
Yeah.
with the payment plan, the medical bills can be so high, or even the medicine itself. So
Yeah.
they can't afford all of that. So I
Right.
included the taxes so that people can stay in their homes. They don't have to leave because when a home becomes empty, you got all these abandoned buildings next door to you or on your block. And that's
And then it brings the property down.
exactly so.
So let's help everybody because the thing about the state, the county, it is you can do your taxes online. No, you can't do it online. You have to go up there, and if you want to do payment arrangements, you have to either mail it or go up there. It doesn't take partial payments online unless you're paying the whole fee. And
Oh,
like I said, we know that everybody can't pay taxes, especially with what we had last year.
yeah,
Everybody probably had a year off, and now you got to kind of play catch up.
right,
And
right,
so again, this utility assist program, it assists with electric, gas, water, sewage, trash, and real estate taxes.
exactly,
So we know that there's a great need out there. Um, Today is them. Tomorrow it could be me. It could be one of us. And
right.
so this organization is there. We're asking you to utilize it. And so just tell us some of the people, when they come, do they just talk with you or do they just go out? I mean, have you had conversation with them? I see there's a Laverne Brown. She said, I was one and used her service. And that is awesome. It would be good if Ms. Brown can kind of put in a chat, how did it make you feel? What was the process? Did it take too long? I mean, was it a quick process? Did it take a week or so? Kind of share with some of the viewers your thoughts behind this because this is a service that is definitely needed by everybody. I mean, everybody because people just need, we need resources. We need resources. And this is a resource that Miss Spann is really has a heart for the community. And so if you're just getting on, I will ask you to make sure you go out and look at her website, utilityassist.org. UTILITI, UTILITYASSIST
Right.
dot org. This is a 501c3 organization, tax deductible if you want to be a donor. Now, we know we have need. If you need some assistance, go out there and put your information. As
Right.
she said, when you put your information out there, she collects your information. And then does the system automatically generate a account number for them?
Yes, they'll automatically be assigned a number once everything is verified. The account, the amount, and the identity has to match. So you can't send me something and not tell me that, hey, I got married and so my name is changed. I don't know that. So you have to explain all of that when you send me that information. And like I said, there's a form on my website that you can fill out. And once you fill the form out, it immediately comes to me to identify that, hey, I need help. And once I assign you a number after I verify and it goes public, then the donor can go on the website and peruse through the whole list, because there's a lot of people, like we said, that needs help.
Mm-hmm. And so that's awesome. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to be working with Miss Spann because we're going to have to market this stuff and just get out there and sponsor it. So people, we want to get it across people's screen because everybody's on their phone. Everybody,
Yeah,
I've seen people on dates and both of them on their phone. Nobody talking to each other, but they on their phone. And
right,
so you want to get that out there because this is a resource that is so much needed. And I'm just so thankful that God put it on your heart to even do this to help people because, when you're under stress and dealing with it, I mean, it caused so many issues. And of course, even in the field I'm in, stress that's, escalated. Sometimes it goes off into abuse. But
right,
because it's stressful when you got these bills and you got kids and you got mouths to feed and you have dependents and then you don't have the resources coming in and then you got to worry about all this other stuff and it brings stress on you and then strained relationships. It's
right,
just a vicious circle. And
exactly.
so we are just thankful again. And so let me ask you this. So some of the people, some of the people that come, they are all across the state, right? So it's
Right.
not like it's everybody that's uh in one area or one demographic. It's everybody, right?
Everybody that have services through the participating utility companies that is associated with my website. So right now is more urban. I did have someone reach out to me from Jefferson City, and I was actually able to help that person from St. Louis. So
Awesome.
as long as they're receiving services from Ameren, Missouri or Spire in Missouri, I'm trying to reach out to as many counties as I can.
And also with them, and I'll talk to you after this show because I got some pointers I wanted, that'll help.
Okay.
And so with that, outside of that, um, I just think this is just awesome, you guys. Make sure you go out there. Don't just always be the one saying, I need help. Yeah, we all need help. But every now and then, we may get, like I said, a couple of pennies
Right.
more than what you thought. Help somebody. Go in there. You get to write it off. This organization is awesome. It is very much needed, and we're going to catapult and push it out there. And JADASA is going to be partnering with Miss Spann with Utility Assist because both is complementing each other.
Exactly.
We're both complementing each other,
Helping
and
the
so
household.
we're going, huh?
I said we're both helping the household.
We're helping the
Save a life.
household because one affects the other one. You ain't got no your bills paid. Stress could lead to
Yes.
other stuff. What I
Yes.
deal with the abuse and the
Yes.
neglect. And
Yes.
so we're here for the community, and we are just looking for you if you need know somebody. And also, we want to have people tell them to come back and do testimonials on your website. It'll be number 678, and this their testimony. It won't be their name, but
Right.
you want people to hear from other people. If somebody help you, at least you can do for as a way of thank you is to give a compliment or
Right. A thank you.
some kind of positive remark so they
Right.
could put on the website that can help somebody else, you know and it won't be your name again. She's good about this the agency I'm in and what she's doing. We revolve around secrecy, and I'm not gonna say secrecy, safety.
Exactly.
safety, and
Yes.
making sure that we conceal identities, because of the situation and stuff and whatever it may be. We just want to make sure you're safe and you're secure, but we want to get you the resources you need. So what else can you share with our viewers? How long you okay, so you started this in 2017, right?
I started developing the website in 2017. I pushed it out in 2019 towards the end of the year. And then when 2020 hit, well, we all know what happened with 2020.
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
all the free money started coming down. So they kind of pushed me to the side, sort of say. But like I said, when the money runs out, then what do you do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the agencies can only do so much. And they
Mm-hmm.
get their money from LIHEAP. And once LIHEAP issue the money, people are on the waiting list. As soon as that money goes away, then they back to, okay, and it goes away within 90 days or less. So when it goes away, then what do? They have nowhere else to go. And that's when the Lord just put it on my heart. Let's try to get people to help people. Because
Okay, so Miss Doris Rogers asked for the website again. Can you please share that with her?
it's called utilityassist.org. Utilityassist.org. Check out the website and you will see the participating agencies and you will see a few of the hardships that were entered from last year as well as this year.
And also, viewers, please like and share this discussion.
Yeah.
Like and share this discussion. I am sure, I am positive that there is somebody that needs this information who may not be open or who may not be aware that this discussion is going on. And so we are about the community, for the community, to
Yeah.
help the community. And so we're asking you, please like and share. Also, you can also go to our website, jadasa.org, JADASA.org. All of our previous discussions plus tonight's discussion is on our web page. So we have them archived there. You can go to any of the discussions we've talked about in the past. And when this discussion is over later on tonight, it will be uploaded on the JADASA website for you to go back to review. If you missed anything or if you want to share something with somebody, or you can go to our JADASA page, our JADASA web page, our JADASA Facebook page, or our JADASA Live YouTube channel. So we have this information in 3 or 4 different places to make sure that you are able to retrieve it anytime you want to get the information, because we want to make sure that you have the information to get the help you need, the resources you need. Again, I am with the Susan Smith. I'm sorry, Susan Smith. Susan Spann, the executive director of Utility Assist, an organization that assists with utility payments, electric, gas, water, trash, sewer, and
Real
um,
estate taxes.
real estate taxes. This is a win-win organization. Now, we know there's a lot of people that, again, need these resources. We're not taking it away. We know you need it. But we also know that there's sometimes you may get a few dollars in your pocket that you didn't think you was going to get. We want you to be an investor and invest in somebody's peace.
Yes.
Because if they cannot pay their bills, they are not in peace. And so you can be an investor. You can go on the same website, utility.org, and then you can go in and look at the cases. The cases are not by person's name, they're by numbers. They have a utility assist number to conceal their identity. And based on the case, whatever God pricks on your heart, I want to help this person. This bill is going to get cut off $125 for the water bill that's being cut off next week. I'm going to put this $125 in and I'm going to put it to IT ID number 2468, whatever that ID number is. Her organization will take that, then they will go and apply it to the utility payment. The recipient of your donation does not get the money in their hands.
Yeah.
It goes straight to the utility organization, and then you would get a receipt and they would get a receipt. So we know that she has this set up where no money at no time leaves your hand and go to the recipient hand, it goes straight to the utility company and you will get a receipt. And so, and also it's tax deductible. You don't get tax deductible to pay your own utility bill. Come on now.
Yeah,
Really?
tell it.
Right. You do not get tax deductible to pay your own utility bills. So guess what? Pay somebody else and you get your deductible back. You get it's a taxable contribution. You cannot lose with that. This is awesome, great information, Sonia Bishop. She's saying, I mean, this is something good. I'm going to go out there and help somebody because as much as we pay in utilities every month, we don't see that back. That's just money just gone. But I can go and help somebody. I can invest in their piece, but then I can turn around and get a taxable contribution statement for me paying somebody else utility bills. Now, if that's not a great marketing piece, I don't know what is.
That is true. That is so true. It's definitely a win-win, and including for the utility companies, because in the grand scheme of things, this could potentially, and I'm saying potentially, keep them from raising their rates.
Yes.
If everyone was making their payments
diligent,
exactly, making their payments on their utility bills, and they're getting all the money, which is all profit for them, by the way, why would they need to increase?
Right.
I mean, what benefit does it do for the community? Because although they are a for-profit company, trust me, they are making a profit.
Oh, you best believe they are.
They are making a profit on this.
Yes, you best
Year,
believe.
they always talk about a rate increase, and that just aggravates me. It's like, okay, people, what can we do to slow this rate increase every year?
Yeah. Yep. And so again, people, viewers, thank you for coming on. I see you all. This is Susan Spann with Utility Assist. Her organization helps people who needs assistance with their utilities, electric, gas, water, sewage, trash, and real estate taxes.
Yes.
And also, you go on her website, utilityassist.org. If you also want to be a donor, go out there and look at the cases. They're by their numbers, not their names, to protect their identities. And if you see a case that you say, I want to pay that bill, guess what? You are going to get a fully tax contribution letter for paying someone else's utility when you don't get it to pay your own. So at least you still getting money back. You can put on your taxes, say, hey, you know what? I paid such and such utility bill, $400 for the whole entire year. Maybe you did multiple payments for different people and it added up to maybe $800 for the entire year.
Right.
Well, if you pay $800 for the entire year on your own house and your own utilities, that's just $800 that's gone. You just paid. But if you pay $800 total across the board for different people through Utility Assist, you get a taxable contribution letter showing that you paid $800. You donated $800, and you get to write that back. You get to write that off. That is awesome.
Right.
That is a win-win situation. And guess what? You sold into somebody's peace.
Right, right. More importantly, someone will have their lights and gas restored, and a person can get a chance to keep their home that year because of the taxes.
Sonia Bishop is across the screen. If you see, she said, how do we get the information for Miss Spann? So, Miss Bishop, what information are you referring to? You said, how do we get the information for her? You mean the information as the person that's in need of the services? Or so can you please clarify that for us so we can make sure that we how to connect? Is that clear for you, Miss Spann, or do we need?
Well, I'm just speculating, but I think she's probably saying for people that need help, they will need to go to the website and register. And they can register by going to the tab that says Get Help. And it'll take them to a registration page, and they can just register. My company, or I'm sorry, my organization will verify the information, with the utility companies to make sure that there's a balance and the account numbers match to whomever it was that registered. And once that is verified, then it's posted publicly. And then that individual would need to share that identification number that they've been assigned to family and friends.
Now
And
I'm just gonna have to say this, Miss Spann. I'm just gonna have to go there because you know how some of us can be.
oh well.
What if they send you their information and they send you their ID so you can verify who they are, right? And the name on the utility does not match the name on the ID or the information because you know it is what it is, right? What do
Yeah,
you do in that situation?
I will send them another email to let them know. I apologize, but we're not able to assist you unless you can prove to me that you are the person that resided at that address that had the utility bill.
Okay,
And
okay.
if you
And
cannot prove it, we're not able to assist you because everything must match.
okay, that's what I want to make sure. Everything must match. And then you have a question across the screen.
Information on how to donate. So when you want to donate, you can do it on the home page, or you can go to the donation tab on the right top corner. It'll say donate. I believe donation is on all the pages, to be honest.
And
You,
then what if, okay, and so if they want to donate, not just a blanket donation, where do they go if they want to look at the cases to see, okay, you know what, this person, I think I want to pay that particular person's bill. Where do they go on their website there?
okay, when you want to donate on the hardship list, you can go to the tab that says current hardship, and it'll bring up all the all the recipients that are in need of help. And when you click on the identification number, it immediately take you to the donation page. And there are some pre-coded donation amounts, but then you can also put in there how much you want to give. So you have the option of having a set amount as to what we had earmarked on the page, or you can click on other and type in what it is you want to donate towards that particular person's account. As I said before, if you peruse the whole website, you will see all the information you need. And the donate tab is on every page. You will see donate everywhere.
Okay, and so I put it across the screen. Is that correct, Miss Spann?
Yes,
www.utilityassist.org is the website.
yes. You helping your community will strengthen our community and will strengthen people in their household and themselves. They might not be ashamed and prideful later. They'll come out and say, hey, I need help, because we all do. We all fall on hard times.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know, it might be you next.
Right. And also, please share. Again,
Yes.
share is very small in print. What's very small in print, Miss Bishop? So I can make sure. Please share this discussion. Share this website, utilityassist.org, because I'm sure a lot of people don't know about it, that can do something, that want to do something. Some people have money. They are looking to, she says, very small print on your website. Uh, so
Okay.
some people may want or looking for places to donate money because some people have money so much where if they don't, they end up paying a lot of taxes. And so something, like some people may not have kids, and they may not have a lot of money going into taxes, and they need to do it. So
Right.
share this information. This is something where we know people need these resources in the community. That's what JADASA is here for, to talk about things in the community. Because if, like I'm saying, this all rolls up into what I do. Because if you don't have your bills paid, you're getting stuff cut off. That brings anxiety. That brings up strife that brings up, all these ill feelings, and then it's a strain on relationships, and then sometimes that's how it could go to the abuse and the neglect and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a vicious circle. We are working together. We are going to be doing stuff together here in the future, because what she's doing is going to help me, and what I'm doing is going to help, both organizations. It's a
Right.
synergy. It's
Exactly.
entwined. One helping the other one to alleviate, the stuff that's going on. And so we want to make sure, um, we get this word out. The best form of advertisement is word of mouth. Please go to your Facebook page and put a post. Need assistance? Or if you want to donate and get a tax write-off for paying a utility bill, put that in there. Because I'm telling you, that's a big cliche right there. You don't get taxes paid off on your own, but you pay somebody else utilities, you get your taxes, your money written off as a charitable contribution. Put it on your page, utilityassist.org. You want to go there, utilityassist.org. I'm going to put it on the JADASA page after this. I'm going to put it on my own social media page, and we're going to link up. I am also going to put your website on the JADASA website page as
Okay.
a link,
Okay.
to share, because these are resources. Okay, thank you, Miss Bishop, Doris Rogers. Both of them share. They say they're sharing it. That's what we're talking about. Getting
Right.
the resources out in the community, letting people know it's stuff out there.
That's
Because before I met Miss Spann, I never heard of utility assist. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other people. So, but we're not gonna keep her hidden. She's not gonna be hidden for long. Not after tonight.
you. And the people thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So this is something again that is very much needed in the community. We know that there's people that's in need, but also even if you're a person that you're in need this month, maybe next month. Yes, thank you, Mr. Yancey. Utilityassist.org. Let me put it back on the screen to make sure. Utilityassist.org.
Yeah.
That is a website where you can assist others. And then if you assist others by paying on a utility bill, sending the money to this site, looking at the cases, and paying for it. And if you put the money in pay through the organization, the money do not go to the recipient's hands. It goes straight to the utility organization. And guess what, Mr. Yancey? You get a taxable contribution letter for paying somebody else's utilities when we don't get that for our own. So it's a win-win situation.
Yes.
Win-win situation. You're helping somebody, you're investing in somebody's peace, and then you turn around and get a taxable contribution letter to you to write this off on your taxes. You
Right.
cannot get no better than that. This is
No,
awesome. Awesome. And I just want to thank you all for even participating and sharing. This is much needed information. It is awesome. It's wonderful. Anything else you want to share that you have not shared about the organization? Um,
well,
where
stay
you guys are
tuned.
going forward next? What's next? What's up?
Well, seeing that the pandemic is still here and we're still, at home, there will be more information to come through Instagram and Facebook. And I'm also looking into other social media page, and it might be a radio spot here and there that you might hear. So I'm gonna try to get this out to as many people as I can, and I hope you do the same. And thank you for listening to me and hearing about my organization and sharing it with other people.
Awesome. So I just said in the beginning of this discussion that I start the JADASA Live on the Elations Radio in May. So you're going to be going on there, and we're going
Oh,
to be talking to those. So, again, I told you we're in this together now. It's just a partnership. And so
yeah,
you're going to be going on there and sharing this information, because this is so much it's so vital and it's so needed
it
in the
is.
community. And the part about it again is I cannot stress this enough. We pay utilities every month: electric, gas, water, sewer, trash. And we also have to pay, if we own a house, you have to pay real estate taxes. we don't get to write that off. But if you pay someone else's, you get to write that off as a charitable contribution. And so we go run with that because people always want to know what's in it for them. You know, that's
Or
just human. That's just how we are as a people.
right, right.
So not only you helping somebody else, you also helping yourself. Because if you turn around and pay $50 to my bill on her website, you get to write that $50 off. But if you pay $50 to your own bill, that's just $50 gone. So help somebody.
Just
I
go.
mean, come on, it's just gone. You don't get to write it off. You don't get nothing but a receipt.
Thank you.
So what's next up? Okay, what's next up?
Well, the next step will be to get out and market. And I'm going to try to do that as much as I can. I really haven't done any marketing just yet because I'm still trying to build a relationship with other organizations. So they'll know that I'm out here as an option as well. Because, like I said, when the money runs out, as far as the federal dollars, people are going to still need help. And
Awesome.
this is a great opportunity for you to help the people and help the community to become stable.
Yes, yes. And guess what? You don't need to wait on organizations because a lot of the people that's on here watching, they may not be a part of any organization, but they know about utility assist and still can get the benefits from being a part of it and also being a donor.
Right,
So even if they're not with Ameren, whatever it is, they whatever these programs they got, if they're not with those programs,
right.
then they wouldn't see utility assist. So we're gonna get on the board. We're gonna start marketing utility assist. We're gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it on JADASA's web page, and then we're
Thank
gonna talk about it on Relations Radio because this is something that is needed in the community, and it's a win-win. The person who's getting their utility paid is gonna be a win for them. And then
exactly.
the person that's donating is going to be a win for them because you get to write it off on your taxes. I just cannot say that enough. And
Yeah,
yes, Kimmy Kim would be a great resource. Yes, she would be. And again, Mr. Yancey, I am on the Relations Radio starting May the 10th. I will be on there every Monday from 7 to 7:30 Central Standard Time. And it's called JADASA Live as well, and the talking about eradicating abuse and neglect in the community. And that's all we're going to be doing. And this is a part of this platform. What we're talking about, this is eradicating abuse and neglect, because if you can't pay a bill, neglect happens. If you can't pay a
yeah,
bill, it can spill over into abuse. So all of this is entwined about bringing us together, because we have to come together. We have to talk. We have to band, because it takes a village. I always say that in my
yeah,
hashtag JADASA 24/7 365. It takes a village. One organization cannot do it. But if we
no,
all come together collectively,
yeah,
your piece and my piece, we can help build the community. We can help bring some peace. We can be investors of peace. I like that terminology. Be
investors.
an investor of peace. You're
Yeah,
investing in someone's peace. And that's what we are doing tonight. And I just really thank you guys. You guys have been wonderful with your response. Again, please share
yes,
this
please.
discussion, share this on your pages. Again, this discussion and other previous discussions that we have on JADASA Live is housed out on the JADASA website, jadasa.org. Any discussions we talk about, tonight's discussion is also going to be on the front page of the JADASA website until the next discussion. So we always put the current discussion on the front page, and all of the other previous discussions is under community engagement, because we are doing just that. We are engaging the community to
Yeah,
act. And I always say hashtag do something now. And
right.
that's what we are doing. And I want to thank you guys for being such great viewers and participants. And again, put this on your website, put this on your Facebook page, utilityassist.org. Go there. Just those words, people gonna go and see what you're talking about anyway.
Exactly. Oh,
Yes, people are gonna go just to see, just the fact you put utilityassist.org. go there, or you need it, or whatever, some kind of blanket statement, they go and let me see what they talking about. And that's all you need. You just want to drive it to the website. Right. And that's what I'm going to do. And so, didn't this go by fast? See, we were talking about it. I told you, we talked about this. Yes, everybody that gets on here is like, wow, I didn't know we was on there for an hour. I didn't know. But again, this is what we do. We are for the community. This is JADASA Live. We are here to educate, edify, and encourage in by every way we need to. And so that's what we're here doing. We want to thank you all. And again, I want you to know that we are here for you. We are here for one another, and we need you. We need you. You need, we need you. We know we go into those little terminologies, and we just going to just reaffirmations to let us know that we are all in this together. Yes. We are all in this together. And we want to make sure, again, remember the name, Susan Spann, Executive Director of utilityassist.org. Please go out to that website. Please share this Facebook page. Put it on your page and tell everybody about it that may need some help, and some people that can help some folks. You still helping somebody, but you're going to be helping yourself too, because you can write this stuff off when you pay somebody else utility bills. I'm going to drive that home. And so with that, Susan Spann, I want to thank you for coming on. This is a partnership that is just beginning. It is just beginning. I want to thank Michelle, and I know who she is. Thank for Michelle for connecting us. It's good to connect people, because without Michelle, I wouldn't have never met you. You wouldn't have never met me, or, we wouldn't have met each other at this particular time. And so I want to thank Michelle as well. So I want everybody to know that in 2 weeks, we will be back again with another session, with another discussion. And with that being said, I want you to have a wonderful night, a restful sleep, and God bless you. Good night.